Okay, hi everyone. This is a very special one today. I know I'm supposed to use the other camera, put the lights on and everything like how I usually do, but today is a special day, like really special. Just got home and I never had in my life this much of alcohol. And the thing is, it's not about just the alcohol, it's about mixing it. Because you're not supposed to mix it if you start the night out with wine, you're supposed to stay with the wine. You can swap with, you know, you can move to red, from red to white, from white to red and back, and it's gonna be all good. But you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to start with beer and then move to wine and then back to beer and then cocktails and then all that stuff. In my case, I did not have the wine, but I had something which I absolutely love and I consume it once a year, and that is sake. There are several different kind of sakes. You can have the cold one, you can have hot one, you can have bubbly one, you can have sweet one, you can have there are so many different one. I think it depends on the location where it comes from, Japan, because it's made out of rice. And I had the menu and I was looking at it and I was really toying with the idea to have the bubbly one because I never tried that one. I tried a version when they mix sake with sparkling water. I did not like that. But then my absolute favorite one is the hot one. It comes in a ceramic thing, and you get this small cup. You can drink from it, and probably you've seen it in other episodes because I have two of those. And as I said, I consume sake once a year, and I do it in Japanese restaurants. I never had it at home. I never brought even a bottle to home, never. But I do have the set for the sake, and I use them, well, almost every single day. I use it as an espresso cup. I put my instant coffee in it. I pour hot water in it, and then I pour from one to the other one to you know, get it to room temperature when I can actually drink it. So I use it. I have the set, I have everything, but I use it for coffee. But I really love the stuff. I really love it. And what happened is that today I had quite a surprise. And when I say surprise, I really mean surprise. I never had this much of surprise in my life, like literally never, never. And this occasion really calls for a proper setup. And I have my table ready, I have my shelves ready with all my decoration, all the lights, all the candles, all everything, when I talk about this one. But I wanted to do a hot take because I just got home. On the way home, I bought when I'm really exhausted, I come home and on the way home I buy ice cream. I don't really like ice cream and I don't have it at all, but sometimes I feel like having it. And then I have the only one ice cream what I had when I live with French people and Hungarians and French people, and we had after a night out at home we had Ben and Jerry ice cream, and from them the fishy one. When I say fishy, obviously it's not the ice cream. It doesn't taste like fish. It has little chocolate fish shaped things in it, and and it's a quite great one. I think this is my favorite. So if I need to go down that road, I need to have ice cream, which I'm not supposed to have because I'm slightly overweight. Definitely, I'm overweight. I need to be honest about it. Then yeah, this is what I'm going to have, and this is what I bought today. But the thing is, I don't know what happened. I kind of get lost on the way home, so it got melted. I put it in the freezer. I know it's not supposed to be defrosted again, but I put it in the freezer and I set the alarm for 1 hour. So this is the time I can have a little chat with you until my ice cream, my Ben and Jerry fish, chocolate fish ice cream, gonna be ready for me. So let me start the day from the very beginning. So I woke up very early. I don't wake up this early for a very long time because it's been a year now. I'm doing night shift and I'm kind of quite comfortable to sleep all day long. My whole, body already changed, so I got used to it, sleeping daytime and being wide awake during the nighttime. And what happened is that today I needed to run some errands, so I need to wake up early. Obviously, I just can't tell myself, to go to sleep whenever I want to, even though I cut out the coffee or anything that would keep me awake, but still I couldn't sleep at all. So basically, I slept 2 hours, and then early in the morning, I woke up like everyone else. Everyone else in a civilized society would wake up. I woke up that time today, and I went to the city. I did some errands, and when I finished, I went to the British Museum and I went to other museums to look at some exhibitions, and this was quite great. And I was really tired. I came home, I slept an hour more, and then my friends told me to, okay, let's meet this and this time in this and this place. What happened is, after 4 months, May, June, July, August, after 4 months, about yesterday, it started to rain. It rained 10 minutes, but just a little bit. It was like just a drizzle. But you can imagine 4 months without rain, everything was completely dry. And I think it was today when Thames Water, because we are here in London, we are in England, Thames Water announced a ban on watering the garden. It's called the hose. When you grab the hose and you water your garden, you are not supposed to do that. For me, it was like a myth. I didn't believe that it's like it was something like a utopian novel, like in a science fiction. I didn't know it's reality. A long time ago, I was doing some jobs over the weekends, and I met a guy from Spain, and he said that it's completely normal from that part of Spain when he comes from that you're not supposed to wash your car because there's a ban on overusing the water. And and yeah, now it's here in England as well. So I woke up early in the morning when everyone else in the civilized world wakes up. I did my errands. It took me like an hour to do. I couldn't do everything. There was a couple of things left for tomorrow, but I did most of it. And then I went to British Museum. I went to other museums. I had a look at the exhibitions, and I sat down for a coffee. And for 30 minutes, I had my coffee. I had my carrot cake, and I was reading the news. Of course, every single news is about Ukraine and water shortages. And I was quite surprised to see that in England, the average is 153 liters a day. And I just simply can't imagine how we use, for every single person here, how we use 153 liters a day. I mean, if you have, I don't know, four cars, one normal car, one Porsche, and one Tesla and one like Range Rover, and then you wash it every day or something because you are really proud of the your status that you can have free cars, and then you wash them, then you use 153 liters. This is such a huge number. I can't really imagine. And in when I had my coffee and when I had my carrot cake, I was reading this article and I kept on looking at the window and staring in the distance and trying to imagine that what kind of lifestyle people leading who use 153 liters a day. And most people are not aware how much water they're using, and they trying to put smart water meters in the houses, in the private houses, so it would sort of beep, it would alarm the people if they overuse the water, because I think they set some sort of line that we're supposed to use 110 liters of water per day. So the smart meter, I imagine that the smart meter would go off, and I don't know, on your mobile phone it would come up as a notification that hold on a minute, you're overusing the water. But still, it's like it's really amazing. Definitely me. I'm not using 153 liters a day. I'm not using 20 liters, obviously, because I shower and all that stuff, but and cook as well. But 153 liters is definitely a no from me. So I was reading this article, and I was kind of upset about it, you know. It's not just about the water what we use, but how can we, you know, our daily routine, how can we change it to consume less water? I think it's gonna be a very hard thing to implement to our daily life. Not just me. I can be honest here, because I cannot imagine using less water. Because even now, I use electric razor, so even when I shave, I don't need water. And when I brush my teeth, I don't need water. I mean, obviously, I need water, but I need water in the beginning and in the end of the process. During the procedure, brushing my teeth, I don't let the water run at all. So I was really upset about this, and I completely, my mind was somewhere else on the water consumption, and I didn't really think about the night. So I went home, I slept an hour or two, and then I went to the city, and it was raining. Yesterday it rained drizzle 10 minutes, but today it was raining so much that basically I'm using public transport. I don't have a car. I'm using public transport, and the bus was basically it's deep in the water, because so much water fallen in such a short period of time that basically it's covered the whole street. The water had nowhere to go. I even took pictures and videos as well, how the bus, after 4 months of no rain at all, the bus, how it was cutting through the water and making waves and everything. It looked really, really cool. And then finally I arrived. I was late. Usually I'm not late, but I was late this time. I was late like 10, 15 minutes. So I said, I'm so sorry. And they were like, oh, we knew that you were going to be late. So we did the booking for a later time. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I asked, what kind of booking? And now we need to stop. We need to stop for a second. Because right now it's 2022, and I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in London. I'm not supposed to be in England or anywhere in Europe, because I have decided to move to Japan. If you go back on this channel and look at the other videos 2 years from before, you will see that basically I was watching not just anime, all sort of Japanese stuff, and I'm talking about this in the live videos, and I was doing the Japanese language lessons, everything, and I wanted to move there. Actually, I had 5 different plans. If one doesn't work, plan A doesn't work, plan B, plan C, and all sort of stuff. I had everything organized to move to Japan and stay there at least the minimum of 2 years. Yes, the minimum of 2 years. And I actually find people who already live there for 10, 15 years who would support me to move over there. And I was ready. And what happened? Pandemic happened. 2020 March. That was the month March. 2020 March. And from that moment, I quite early I realized. So it wasn't like I didn't take me like for like other people. I realized that it took them for quite a long time when they realized that they can't travel. For me, they didn't have to close the border long, long before they closed the border and they put all these restrictions into place. I knew that all my plans are cancelled to move to Japan. I just knew it. I felt it. I knew it, and basically I couldn't do anything at all. From my friends, from my friends who were regularly going to Japan, I was getting presents as well, real manga with Japanese, everything, real ones from the shelves from Tokyo. I was getting mangas, and I left it unread in their original packaging on the shelf because I knew that this plan is over. It's not going to happen. And I was so sad about it. I did not even think at all. What I did, I basically I because of the pandemic I couldn't do the job what I did before. Basically, I did some learning, I did some certification, I did some exam, and I started a completely new job here in England, in London, and I stayed here. But still, deep down in my heart, Japan is a real passion. It's my hobby. One of the favorite places I go to. Not because of the pandemic and all that, but before it was Hyper Japan. I love all sort of manga competitions and comic cons and everything like that. It's pretty great. And for a short period of time, I even working on a project when we wanted to bring Japanese manga to Hungary, to my country, and I was working on that team as well. But then, I just forget about it because I basically we can say that I moved on. Yeah, yeah, we can say that I moved on. And today, the surprise. Oh my God, I'm talking for like 20 minutes and I didn't say what the surprise was. My friends took me to a Japanese restaurant to have sushi, to have sake, hot sake. And it was so surprising. I did not expect this at all. I thought we're gonna meet, have a beer, have some fun, and then go home. I really thought that this is the plan. I did not think that they gonna spend so much time and so much money. I would never pay this much of money for a Japanese restaurant. Oh my God. And it was one of my dream actually to try, this hot stone Japanese restaurants. And we had that one. We had sushi with scallops, with caviar, with beer, which was actually tasted like green tea. Oh my God, it was like I don't know. It was really like like a dream today, and not just that. We were in, when it comes to restaurant, I need to be in a very specific place where I'm happy. I need to sit in this and this place, and then I'm happy. I feel safe, and I can see everyone and all that stuff. I'm quite picky about the place where we're sitting, and even that was perfect. So today, I think today was one of the best days since, I don't know, since like the last 4 years. It was really came out of the blue. I did not expect it, and it was like, oh my God, I don't have the words for it. How can I express my feelings right now? That's why I said that, listen, when I get home, I buy my ice cream, even it's melted. I'm going to put my ice cream in the freezer. I'm gonna set the alarm for 1 hour until it again gonna be in the state where I can actually enjoy it, so it's not gonna look like a milkshake. And then for that 1 hour, I'm going to talk about this because tomorrow, of course, tomorrow and day after tomorrow and a month now, I can talk about it as well. But it's not gonna be the same because hot takes, when you talk about when it's actually happening, it's so different. And and it's been great. I had such a great birthday, so thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God, it was crazy. And now I'm going to have my ice cream.